Well, hello Aquarius, and welcome to Firestarpassion Tarot. Before we get into your reading, you guys, any information you may need is in the description box down below. Now, my readings are timeless, you guys, so if you find this message, whenever you find it, if it resonates, it's yours. Claim it down below. Without further ado, Aquarius, let's get into your love reading. First card on the table, you're receiving the Page of Cups. So an offer is coming through, an offer emotionally, right? Someone's wanting to give you their love, Aquarius. Spirit, show me more when it comes to Aquarius's love life. The Justice card is in the reversed. Something's not balanced. Something doesn't feel right without you, Aquarius. And it feels like someone's coming in to make you an offer. Look, we have Temperance coming through too. I mean, seriously. This is strong reconciliation coming through right off the get-go. It does feel like someone from your past or someone who did you wrong with the Justice card in the reverse, right? Spirit, show me more when it comes to Aquarius's love life. So an offer coming from someone who did you wrong, wanting reconciliation, Nine of Swords, feeling anxious about this offer, right? Can't sleep thinking about this offer. And with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, this feels like someone who's not single. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels like someone who's in a relationship or either someone who is looking at you as in a relationship, okay? Grounding the energy so far, the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is someone wanting to fix betrayal, Aquarius. All right, Spirit, let's get 5 more cards. Show me the cycle between these two. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. It feels like this is someone who you don't get intimate with. This is someone who you're not connecting with currently, but it feels like because of not having that intimate connection, it feels like something is really growing, right? Intimately. It's like this person is desiring to make an offer with you because they don't have you kind of energy. You get what I'm saying? Spirit, show me more when it comes to Aquarius's love life. The Ace of Cups. Look, I can't make this up, right? Literally wanting to start something new with you, wanting a new beginning, wanting a chance here after betraying or after even possibly you betraying them. So again, take it how it resonates. We'll clarify and dive a little bit deeper here. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Wheels in the reverse. Someone's greed. Someone who was greedy, wanting to reconciliate. Someone who did you wrong, again, wanting to come through and make an offer, Aquarius. Spirit, let's get these 2 more final cards, please. 2 more cards for Aquarius. The Five of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who walked away, who did not give emotionally, who is now wanting to return. 10 of Wands laying on the ground, the upright. I'm not going to take it. If it comes back through, it comes back through. Spirit, let's get that final card for Aquarius's love life, please. Too many cards. The Sun, the Moon, and the Five of Swords. Very interesting. I feel like both of you guys are, really mirroring each other. And because masculine and feminine energy is coming through, right? Ego, logic, emotions, right? Masculine, feminine. And with the Five of Swords, this is really making me feel like both of you guys are really mirroring each other when it comes to desiring, this connection to start, right? Being passionate about seeing the truth, no longer being confused, and overcoming any type of defeat. So there's this energy coming through with this person, Aquarius, of having a connection in the past that for some reason was defeated, right? And both of you guys are really mirroring each other when it comes to no longer wanting to be in that energy, but overcome, right? To grow and to see the truth, right? It feels like a cycle ended between you two, most definitely. I'm feeling it here. Spirit, let's get that final card for Aquarius, please. Again, way too many cards, but look, there's that Emperor, right? There's the Three of Wands coming through visibly, right? Wanting to start this creation. It could be masculine energy wanting to come through and make this offer, or you could be a masculine. So again, take it how it resonates. The Chariot in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool card. Again, this is someone who was afraid to take a risk, who went against divine, but is seeing good cycles, right? Good positive energy for the future between you two. Spirit, let's get that final card for Aquarius, please. And the final card, the Page of Swords. So again, wanting to actually communicate now, right? So again, it feels like this is someone you don't communicate with, obviously, Aquarius, right? But it feels like this person is now wanting to be a little bit more wiser with their choices, right? rounding the overall energy with the High Priestess in the reversed. Okay, so Aquarius, I do feel like this person denied their intuition for way too long, and it's like this is the main thing that they can't stop thinking about, is how they denied their intuition. They rejected love. They refused love here with this Five of Cups. It feels like they feel lost without you, and it feels like they don't want to feel like this anymore. So Aquarius, I want to dive a little bit deeper. Let's get another round here. Spirit, show me the Page of Cups, please. Show me this offer. Patterning. So it feels like this is someone who honestly has made offers in the past, right? It feels like this is someone who may have told you, I love you, and really didn't mean it, or may have told you they, had intentions of moving forward and really didn't. It feels like there was definitely patterns that you saw with this person. It feels like this person has acknowledged those patterns themselves, right? Their wrongdoings, the things that they keep doing. Again, there's this huge acknowledgement when it comes to the cycles and doing the same thing over and over again. It feels like this offer coming through is a new way, right? After evaluating those patterns in one's life. I do feel like they've evaluated the situation. You're coming across as someone who's stable and secure. It's, this energy that they feel stable and secure, and they're wanting to connect with someone who is very, comparable, someone who, again, is solid, someone who is consistent. So this is definitely that want and that need for consistency, for consistency, for stability, and so forth, right? So it feels like in the past, obviously, the patterns between you two, it wasn't consistent. So it feels like, hold on one second, someone's knocking at the door. So Aquarius, it does feel like, especially with that disturbance, right? The knock at the door. Now, it was my brother, so it wasn't like it was outer influence in the sense of just someone I didn't know. So it feels like family or friends may have interfered in this connection in some way. And it feels like they're addressing that, right? They're acknowledging patterns, circling that. Going back to that stability, the consistency, again, it feels like in the past, this offer was never stable, right? It feels like they've made you a lot of offers that were never consistent, never solid, right? And it feels like this is the patterns they've addressed. And again, they're wanting to fix that. With self-discipline here, again, this is really focusing the energy on your person coming through, trying to be disciplined, right? Trying to not make an offer to you until it's stable, until it's long lasting, right? So very interesting. It does feel like this person is acknowledging that they denied their intuition in the past. It's like their intuition was telling them, hey, this is stable. Stop treating it like it's not, right? So again, it feels like this person didn't treat you like it was going anywhere, or again, made offers that never went anywhere, and they're addressing those issues here. We have ownership, right? Again, it's like they're assuming responsibility. They're claiming ownership when it comes to the things that they did wrong, right? Their wrongdoings here. Radical curiosity. It feels like this person is extremely curious when it comes to the energy between you two. It feels like this person is extremely, curious when it comes to, again, really assuming responsibility for their mistakes here. Again, there's a lot of energy of your person taking ownership for what they've done wrong, right? Taking ownership for the harsh things, the injustice between the connection between you two. I'm also seeing number 44, and now we have number 60. Definitely the challenges between you two, this person is assuming responsibility for. It's like this person has evaluated those obstacles, those struggles. When it comes to this reconciliation, it's like they feel you, right? I mean, sexually, sensually, right? It's here. It feels like intimately their desire for you, again, is what actually has them wanting to reconciliate, right? Again, with this Ace of Wands that I was picking up on earlier, it feels like the lack of intimacy in one's life. It feels like that spark between you two, Aquarius, was so intense that it hasn't been, duplicated. And it feels like that's this one thing that just has really held them on, right? It's what's really made them curious, first of all, to take, ownership, to assume responsibility. But even more interesting, again, curiosity when it came to the balance between you two, right? When it came to that spark between you guys. I definitely feel like this person can't sleep at night because they're thinking about the connection, right? Again, it feels like twin flame very strongly, right? We saw the sun, the moon, the duality, the sensuality, right? The patterns, assuming responsibility. Grounding the energy with guilt, right? This person's guilt, they're assuming responsibility because they feel guilty for what they've done. Again, going against intuition, knowing the duality, the stability, the consistency, it was all here. The potential was all here, but it feels like, again, they denied it. They rejected it. They emotionally pulled away. They emotionally blocked. The intimacy may have scared this person a lot, but it also feels like that intimacy, that desire is what, again, is growing. And more importantly, what has made your person really, again, no matter what, be able to not take that focus off of you. So again, they think about you a lot, the injustice, the things they've done wrong, the things they pulled away from, definitely keep them up late at night, but more so the connection between you keep them up late at night, right? So they can't stop thinking about the partnership between you two. They can't stop thinking about the exchange between you two. Again, they're really trying to be strategic here when it comes to attaining this partnership, attaining this duality. Spirit, show me this Nine of Cups, this person not being single. We have mother pride. It feels like the person you're dealing with, Aquarius, may be with a feminine energy. This independence, right? Not being independent, not being single could also be depending on a mother or depending on someone financially, depending on someone, depending on someone who nurtures them. It does feel like a partnership for a lot of you guys, but for others of you guys, excuse me, Aquarius, it could be a mother that got in between here. It does feel like this person is dedicated to this mother figure, right? It feels like there is this preoccupation with someone who nurtures. Okay. So again, it feels like there's someone here taking care of your person. And it feels like this is an obligation aside from you. So whether this was someone who came in between, another female, another feminine energy, or a mother, the energy is still here, right? This is definitely outer influence. It does feel like this is what's stopping your person from being able to actually have the intimacy between you two, right? The desire, the spark actually ignite. But emotionally, the offer's here. Emotionally, the not wanting to feel lost, right? So they definitely feel your loss during this time, grounding the energy with innocence and ignorance, right? Again, it feels like this person didn't intentionally do what they did to you, Aquarius. It feels like they just kind of didn't know. They were ignorant, right? Spirit, show me this Ace of Wands. Show me why there's a lack of intimacy here. Show me why the lack of intimacy is focus in this reading as well. Self-discipline. So that card of self-discipline is coming out, right? It feels like by not starting this connection with you, right? By not actually having the intimacy between you two, again, it feels like that is what it's like your person is stopping themselves from making this offer to you, Aquarius, until they know that they're stable, until they know that they can, again, because they've addressed their patterns, right? Again, going back to this self-discipline, it feels like they're evaluating, again, not having what they truly desire, but more importantly, they stop themselves from making an offer when it comes to what they truly desire until they know they're stable enough to actually follow through, right? Again, going back to not being consistent and wanting to be stable, consistent, and solid, right? So again, your person's really learning and grounding the energy with ploy. It does feel like this person had the upper hand in the past, and it feels like they no longer want to have the upper hand. It feels like they had control in some way, shape, or form. And again, they're taking ownership for that, and they don't want to do that. So they're stopping themselves from allowing the intimacy between you two until they know that they're fully right and capable where they need to be, right? Spirit, show me this beginning. Show me this offer of love. Show me this new journey emotionally. Clarity, right? So when it comes to offering, right, and starting things and, giving you their love, it's here, right? They see it very true. And again, with 8, there's a lot of 8s, right? We have duality, which is 71, 7 and 1 being 8, right? We have 44, 4 and 4 being 8. We have clarity, number 8. So we have 3 8s, 8, 16, and 24. 2 and 4 is 6. We have mother pride, which is 52, 5 and 2. 7, there's fears, right? It feels like fears are created because of outer influence, because of this mother figure. It feels like this mother figure, whether this again is a feminine partner, a female, or a mother in their life, it feels like this person puts a lot of fear into your person. Makes them afraid of taking a risk when it comes to their desires, what they felt sensually for you, right? This partnership with you. I also feel like this mother is also in some aspects helping your person, right? Because it's like those fears that this person is creating for your person is also making them realize more and more that they need to take a risk, right? It's like, I don't know, for some reason that's coming through very strongly. Going back to this beginning with you, clearly Aquarius, they see it very clearly, right? They know when they think about it with solidarity, right? They think about it with pride, with glory. Definitely, there's a lot of solid energy coming through with this offer for you, right? So again, it feels like this is a new offer, a new way for this person emotionally. And it's definitely the start of something new here, right? We also have integration. It feels like this person has suffered for a long time, right? And it feels like they no longer want to suffer. It feels like they want to face their fears here. Again, they see it very clearly when it comes to you. Commitment. Look, the Four of Wheels, this person knows they were greedy, right? It feels like they were greedy when they made this commitment to this mother energy. It also feels like this commitment they made was because of this mother putting fear into them, right? Whatever this choice was, whatever has them, again, away from you, this outer influence, it's like it was a commitment aside from you. This is where they were being greedy, right? They weren't going with what they truly felt. They were being greedy. Again, it feels like they had the upper hand. I will say there's challenges in this commitment, whatever this commitment is for each of you guys here. Spirit, show me this Five of Cups. Show me this no longer wanting to be lost. This no longer wanting to feel loss emotionally with my Aquarius. We have perspective, right? They're seeing it now, right? It's a different perspective here. They're seeing it from a different angle. There's a different approach here. Again, it feels like a 180. It feels like a flip in this person's energy, grounded by agenda, which is 11. It feels like this person's agenda is the twin flame connection, is duality, is partnership, is balance, is harmony, right? It feels like this person is being guided, is being called towards balance, towards harmony with you, towards this partnership with you that they've denied in their past here. I do feel like there's fears of it though, right? It's because now that they're seeing it clear, now that they're seeing it truthfully, right? Now that they're seeing it proper, in the aspects of wanting to grow, wanting to assume responsibility, take ownership again, change things, right? Noticing their patterns. Again, it feels like now that that perspective has had, right? Now that that perspective has been made, it feels like now there's this dedication coming towards it, right? It's scary. It's hella scary, right? Because now there's this assumption, now there's this assuming responsibility saying, okay, you know what? I did this wrong. I'm guilty for what I've done, right? I'm wrong for what I've done. I need to discipline myself. I need to fix this. And again, it feels like that in itself is creating more fears, right? That fear of needing to fix what they've done wrong, straight up. Spirit, show me this offer, this communication coming through, this plan coming through with the Page of Swords. Disarray. Okay. It feels like this is the final step for your person, right? In order to be able to communicate with you, it feels like this person has to be afraid. They have to feel, broken apart, broken to pieces, right? They have to feel like they broke everything, right? That they destroyed everything in order to be able to see those patterns, to be able to change those patterns. Grounding the overall energy with bottlenecks. Okay. Again, 7 and 2 is 9, 72, right, is 9, 63, 6 and 3 is 9. It feels like, there's definitely this energy of needing to recuperate, right? It feels like this person has crashed, right? It feels like this person, like tower moment after tower moment, right? Just bad thing, bad luck after bad thing, right? It feels like this person's life has to become a storm in order for them to finally see and allow those clouds to dissipate, right? In order to be able to see the truth. And it feels like this disarray is what's creating this clarity. Does that make sense? It feels like this, interesting, right? Having a daily energy crash or repeated communication breakdown, right? It feels like this person has been broken down over reaching out to you and communicating, right? It feels like this person feels beaten in every way when it comes to just trying to reach out and communicate with you. Again, it feels like a lot of that guilt is kind of attached to this, right? And again, there's that fear of communicating with you because of what they've done. It feels like this person needs to release, but it feels like this person does release, right? It feels like, again, this durée is a part of it. It feels like this durée is what creates the communication, right? This feeling broken down, these fears, the fear over committing to you, the fear that, the commitment they made, that, again, that dedication they made was wrong. Again, all of it is playing this course. Again, this person feeling broken down is what's creating the communication, is what's creating the desire to communicate to you, Aquarius. We do have alignment at the top of the deck, right? Number 62, again, 6 and 2 is 8. Again, a lot of 8s here on the table. We have 4 8s now. Definitely this person is really evaluating and trying to make a plan here to communicate and make you this offer. It does feel like this person's coming into alignment. Again, it feels like this destruction is aligning this person, right? We also, look, again, self-deception. It was this person who lied and deceived, right? It was their own fears that, that consumed them. Again, this person's no longer selfish though, okay? Again, it feels like that's the challenges that your person is facing, right? To be loyal, right? Again, it feels like they weren't loyal in their past. They showed the same pattern of doing the same thing over and over again, making an offer that wasn't stable, that wasn't long lasting. Again, this person's tower moments are creating the alignment that's needed, right? They have to see that they're deceiving themselves. And in this energy, once they realize that they have deceived themselves, that's when this person is no longer selfish. That's when this person will become loyal, stable, and solid. Number 31, 3 and 1, 4, going back to these 8s, right? The stability within, the connection. So I do want to see if we can narrow this down with some astrology here. All right, Spirit, let's show the astrology of this connection, please. All right, we have the 10th house. It does feel like this, again, there's a lot of structure circling this energy. It feels like your person clearly has to really self-discipline, right? The 10th house is all about discipline. It's about life. It's about your mission. It's about accomplishments. It's about career. So again, it feels like your person is really having to hold back and restrict themselves from things that they normally would find themselves kind of lustily kind of going after, right? It feels like this person was excessive, right? Did a lot of things with again, it feels like this person had the upper hand in a lot of situations, not just you. It feels like they've had the upper hand at work, love, everything. So it feels like everything's just kind of been given to this person. It feels like this person has to learn how to tell themselves no. You get what I'm saying? Grounding the energy with conjunction, there's definitely a merging coming together. Okay, there's definitely, again, this person's coming back around is what this feels like, Aquarius. Spirit, let's get a few more cards here when it comes to astrology, please. You're also receiving Gemini and Pisces. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you could have Gemini in your chart. We also have Piscean energy, right, coming through. So you could have Pisces in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or even your person here. Spirit, let's get one more final card here when it comes to the astrology. Also, Gemini or Pisces can be of huge season, of huge significance, right? It could be a time here. Either way, if there's Gemini or Pisces in you or your person's chart, or again, that timing is of huge significance, definitely this reading is just confirming this reading for you. Spirit, let's get that final card. Now, that's not to say that all of you guys are dealing with someone who has Gemini or Pisces in your chart, but if so, that's just, again, confirmation for you. Spirit, let's get that final card for Aquarius, please, when it comes to astrology. We also have Sun. So this is just coming through telling me that it's definitely a Sun Gemini or Sun Pisces, grounding the overall energy with the 11th house, right? Again, it feels like this is someone who you've been friends with in the past. It does feel like you like this person likes you. It feels like both of you guys believe in really helping, right? Helping people and helping others. So definitely there's going to be that common, that common interest to do things to help the community, to help, the vibration, right? Again, twin flame energy. It feels like both of you guys are wanting a twin flame connection here. Definitely this is someone you're dealing with that is a Sun Gemini or Sun Pisces, or again, Aquarius, this could be your moon sign, right? I mean, you get what I'm saying? And you could be a Sun Gemini or a Sun Pisces with Aquarius in your moon or something. But at the end of the day, definitely I see that there's this curiosity in you know, your brain, right? It feels like this person has seen you network, they've seen you work, they've seen you interact with others, they like the way you work with others. Again, going back to this humanitarian, right? Because the 11th house is all about humanitarian efforts, right? It's about giving to others and helping the environment, helping, you get what I'm saying, helping your communities. It feels like both of you guys are really sharing in that energy, right? Like changing the frequency of the world, helping others, helping your community. Again, networking is going to play a huge part in this connection. You guys may be connecting because of, you know, again, something you're doing in the community or something within your community. So again, this could be meeting up at a party, at a job, or doing something in the community. You get what I'm saying? Definitely there's a lot of intimacy here, and it feels like intuition surrounding that intimacy. Again, it feels like this person wants to be compassionate, wants to express to you. It feels like they want to trust their intuition. It feels like they want to express this to you. They definitely want to express this truth with the sun energy. So Aquarius, that is all I have for you guys. I hope this reading resonated for you. Definitely drop a comment and let me know if it did. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff. With that being said, Aquarius, I love you guys. Namaste, and I will see you next time. Bye.